What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Before we go into this video, I want you guys to smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, and if you see the doorbell and everything, please do it for me as well. And if you see my Instagram right up in the corner, I want you to go and follow me as well. I will be highly appreciated. And let's go to another theory, or should I say part 2 about dimension theory. So let's go straight right into it. So, do you think hell and heaven are real, or they're just a dumb fake story? So today I'm going to talk about it briefly as we go through. Anyway, we have so many cultures and religions around the world. For example, Muslim, Jewish, or so many Indians that put needle sword in their mouth or any sharp thing, and they pray cows. I know that's awkward, but they really do that. So they believe that heaven and um, hell are real in their own religion. They don't actually care about Muslims or Jewish or any other religion. They think what is right and what is said in their religion book. For example, in Muslim, they say that heaven and hell are real. And they say that if you be a bad person and if you don't listen to God and do the things that God said, you may go to hell. But if you listen, for example, there are so many things that you have to obey God. For example, pray or get wuzu. Voodoo means you have to wash your face, wash your hands, and do other things before you go to pray, just like other religions. When you want to pray, I don't know what how Jewish do things before pray, but Muslims get wudu, and if you're a Muslim, you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, and Muslims think that if you do something good and if you obey God, you will go to heaven. And we have so many levels in heaven, just like video game. For those who are little good, they go to level number 1. For those who are very good, they go to level 7 or higher, where the prophets live and imams live. And actually, if you be a bad person, they have 7 levels for hell as well. So if you be pretty bad, you go level 7 or higher, just like heaven if you be a good person and if you obey God and those things that God said that you need to do. And if you be a bad person but little, you will be in level 1 or 2, and God will judge you based on what you did in the end of the world. And you cannot only see heaven and hell in the Muslim culture. You can see in American and Canadian movies as well, but mostly American movies, because there are not much Canadian movies, unfortunately, but there are American movies that Canadian actors played, like Ryan Reynolds, who played Deadpool. But now I'm going to briefly go to Marvel Cinematic Universe and tell you that Marvel is saying and it's improving and approving that hell and heaven are real. So let's go straight into it. So in the Avengers Endgame, or should I say Infinity War first, in the Avengers Infinity War, we saw Thanos snap everybody, and half of the Avengers and other people went to a place called Soul. And basically, that Soul is based from the Soul Stone. And we see Thanos meet her daughter in this soul place. I'm saying it's soul place because I forgot the name of it. and somehow Doctor Strange and all other Avengers came back, like Spider-Man and other Avengers. How did they came back? When the Hulk smashed his finger, all the half of the Avengers came back. And in that clip, when Thanos meet her daughter, we see there's a beautiful place, yellow, shiny because it's Soul. You know, you're saying it's obvious because it's Soul. And in Avengers Infinity War, when Tony Stark snapped his finger, we see a deleted ending screen, or should I say post-credit scene, that was deleted, and Marvel changed his mind to put it in the Avengers Endgame, that Tony Stark meet her daughter when she is aged and when she is grown up, and she says that I know you weren't for me, but I wish that I saw you before the snap, and I love you, and I'm so happy that I saw you before the Avengers Endgame and Infinity War happened. And Tony Stark says, I love you 3000, and kisses her daughter in the cheek, not in the lip, obviously. But I can say that Marvel is confirming that that soul place is heaven. I know it's a little weird, but you're saying how? Why? Because it's shiny. It's so glorious, and yeah, and Tony Stark was happy for it. Tony Stark knew if he snapped his finger, he will go to that soul place, and he was okay with it. Because why? Because he knew that he was going to the heaven, because he helped people. He done everything that he thought that he is obeying God, and he thought that he was doing the right thing, and he went to the heaven. And guess what? For those who are Mephisto fan, I have a theory as well right now. So let's dive into it. Sorry about that. So in the Doctor Strange first movie, they said that Mephisto was the villain, but he wasn't. And Shemagora, if I'm pronouncing it right, the octopus thingy that had one eye, was the villain. And I'm saying because because Mephisto was going to be in the first Doctor Strange movie, and they changed their mind. I think he will be in the second movie, or the sequel movie of Doctor Strange. And this is not the end of my theory about Mephisto. I have more. You see, in the WandaVision, at the post-credit scene, we see Wanda is searching the dark hole because she found out at the final episode that she has some powers that she never knew, and she is searching the dark hole to see how can she control her power and use them. And she became Scarlet Witch after the final final episode. And Agatha said, "You don't know, Wanda, what did you release? And if you need my help, I will be always around corner to help you." Maybe she will betray Wanda if we see Agatha again in the Multiverse of Madness, because they said that WandaVision doesn't have any season 2, but the writer of the Multiverse of Madness said that a Multiverse of Madness Doctor Strange is WandaVision season 2. It's Wanda's season 2 series because she has a major role alongside Wong and Doctor Strange. And I searched on the web that which Marvel comic is related to Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, and there are a ton of comic books, but one of them that was interesting was Doctor Strange: The Rise of Darkhold, not paperback, Darkhold. So in the internet said that Darkhold was awakened by Scarlet Witch, and Doctor Strange attempt to use the Darkhold to destroy the all vampires. And I know that is a little stranger saying, "What are you saying? I can't catch you." So basically, um, basically, when Scarlet Witch uses Darkhold, Agatha said, "You don't know what you unleashed." So you're saying, "Oh, what are the vampires?" So we know that Blade is finally coming to Marvel Cinematic Universe after getting his second movie at 2000.